In the Six Healing Sounds, we're working with the 5 elements or the 5 phases, which is a framework looking really at the world. So let's start with the middle element, which is the lungs and the large intestine. So bring your palms to your lungs. Just feel the warmth of your palms radiating. And we'll be working with not only the healing sounds, but also the healing colors. The thought that colors have vibration and sounds have vibration, and that they sort of tune with our organ systems. So with the lungs, the healing sound is Sssss. So let's bring this energy to our lungs. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, pull out what no longer serves you with that healing sound as you bring your palms away from your body. Now inhale. The color is a pearly white. So take a breath in. Picture your lungs being bathed in this pearly white light. Now as you exhale, just imagine pulling out anything that no longer serves you from your lungs and releasing it with a Sssss. So inhale the pearly white light and exhale. One of the emotions connected with the mental element is actually sadness. So as you pull out any energy, imagine releasing any stuck sadness. Let's do one more. Now in the 5 element system, the metal element feeds water. So the water is connected with our kidneys and our urinary bladder. So give a rub right above your waist to your kidneys, warm up your kidneys. And the healing sound is like a choo. So sort of CHOOOOO. So the color is bright blue, bright deep blue. So inhale that bright blue light to your kidneys. And as you exhale, pull out as you and release. So inhale in and exhale out with a one of the emotions of the kidneys out of balance can be actually fear. So inhale that bright blue light and exhale out any fear that no longer serves you. Let's do one more. Now water feeds wood. So wood is connected to our liver and our gallbladder. Now liver's on your right side, right under your ribs. I'm not going to do your mirror image like I normally do because I want to do my liver. So find the right under your ribs and just massage that big, lovely organ. Now the liver, the sound is SH, and the color is a bright, vibrant green. And the emotion, when it's sort of out of balance, can be like anger that no longer serves you. Not that anger is a bad thing, but sometimes it just gets stuck. So let's inhale that bright green light. And exhale out any anger, frustration that no longer serves you. Let's do 2 more. Picturing your liver just bathed in that bright green light. And then releasing to the earth what no longer serves you. Now the wood feeds fire. So the fire is our heart and our small intestine. So give a rub on your heart. Color is this warm red. So just bathe your heart with your intention, that warm red light. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, HA. So inhale that red light in, warm light. Exhale out. Bringing in compassion, open-heartedness, and releasing anxiety. So inhale that warm red light in, and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Now fire feeds earth. And the earth is associated with our spleen. Your spleen's on your left side and it's kind of skinny and it wraps around. So just give a little rub to our spleen and our stomach. And the color is a golden yellow. And the sound is kind of in the back of your throat, like a if you can hear me. So rub, give the golden light to your spleen, and we'll hold it, bringing in that golden light, and then release out with a if you can hear me. Now when our spleen is out of balance, we can have excess worry. So inhale that with trust and release that worry with a Now we've gone through all the 5 organs because then the earth comes back around and is going to feed the metal. But there's one more healing sound, and it's connected with the triple warmer or the sanjiao, also the heart protector. So connected to the fire element. And the sound of that is he. So it's kind of an overall, it's tricky. It's not a place. It is, but it is. So inhale and out with a he. Just picture that overall balancing from your head to your heart to your body, or our upper dantian and our middle dantian and our lower dantian. So take a breath in and a he. And the color is sort of a violet light. Pull in this violet light. Now release what no longer serves you. He. Let's do one more. He. Bring your hands to your lower belly. Close your eyes. Just invite your feet to just drop and sink, rooting into the earth. Invite your tailbone to soften. Just lift from the top of your head toward the heavens. Take a slow, deep breath into your hands. And a slow breath out. And turn your awareness inwards. Just notice any sensations after we did those 6 healing sounds. And opening up your eyes. It's just a little dancing with the universe. So start with ever so small circles with your hips. And then feeling into your body today, how much of your body wants to participate, how big. And relaxing your neck. And then going back the other way. And then with your hands on your kidneys, take a breath in. And as you exhale, just drop your chin to your chest. And on your next inhale, lift your ear up gently towards the heavens. And then when you're ready, gently on your exhale, glide your chin toward your armpit. Dropping your shoulders. And then bring your chin back down. Let's go the other side. So take a slow breath in. And then a slower breath out as you Gently bring your chin to your chest. And inhaling into those neck muscles, inviting them to relax and soften. And then gliding your chin toward your armpit. And then a little bit of shoulder circles, deciding how big, maybe how much of your body wants to be involved. And back the other way. Let's just do a few sets of the owl. The wise owl turns its head. So it turns out you can have your thumbs start. Let's try the kind of new way that I just discovered from Mimi Kodemer. So have your thumbs pointing outwards. Here's your owl wings in a wider stance. As you exhale, turn your thumbs towards your body as you rotate your chin over one shoulder, pressing your palms away from each other, feeling that stretch in your side of your neck. And then come to center. And then play around with, does it feel best to exhale as you twist? Or perhaps inhale as you twist? On one hand, exhaling, it's a great release. But inhaling can actually invite softness. Let's do one more on each side. And then bringing your elbows up. Take a big breath in as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now as you exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone under, and bring your elbows toward each other. So opening up your chest, but also strengthening the upper of your back as your shoulder blades pinch together. And then bringing your chin to your chest, tucking your tailbone under, and opening up your back. So the great bear opens her chest. Opens their chest. Just one more. And then shifting your weight from side to side. Letting your head be heavy as the dog wags her tail. Or their tail. And then with your feet rooted, tailbone soft, let your arms be heavy as you knock your lower belly and your lower back. So one name for this is the constant bear. So see how imagining you're this bear changes how the movement feels. So bear, you're gonna have your big bear legs rooted. Your arms are really heavy and relaxed. You don't have a care in the world. You have this confidence, strength. But you also have this flexibility and ease. And then slow it down. And then bringing your feet close together, bringing your hands in prayer. And then as you take a breath in, bring your hands above your head, squeeze your buttocks, push your hips forward. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your head, glide your hips back as you do a bit of a squat. So inhale, squeezing your legs, arching back. Exhale, gliding your hips back into as deep a squat that feels right today. So I thought we would do the series of the arrow. There's so many great movements in this whole set. Let's do one more, glide down. And with your hands like a swan dive, fold forward, bending your knees if that feels right, and relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. And bend one knee and straighten the other, and just work those hips. Then interlace your fingers, bend your knees, tuck your tailbone under, and roll up. Imagine pulling energy up the bottom of your feet, your bubbling springs, up through your body. Interlacing your fingers and stand up on your toes, raising the bubbling springs and then dropping down. And then on your next inhale, do a side bend. And then exhale to center. Side bend. Then take a breath in. And as you exhale, do a twist. And then float your hands down. And then bringing your left leg back. I'll do your mirror image. Find a lunge so that your back heel is off the ground. Bring your hands to prayer. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, bend both knees as you sink, looking at your front knee. You can see your toe. And then lift up. And then inhale up. And exhale. Stretching out the front of your hip flexors. Strengthening your quads and your glutes. And then on your next sink, let your back leg be straight. And look up. And then shake it out. So shift your other leg. Bringing your right leg back. And bending both knees. Inhale as you straighten both legs and look up. Exhale as you sink both knees. Feeling your feet rooted. And then let's take a breath in as you sink, keeping your back leg straight. Just feeling that stretch. And then shake out your fingers. And let's just do a little bounce. Maybe lifting your heels up, create bigger bones. There's a Qigong teacher who's also a physiologist. He was finding that when we have vibration in Qigong, it actually stimulates parts of our brain that stimulate our memory. So we all have heard that vibration is great for our bones. Vibration is great for memory health. So inhale through your nose and out with a and then slow it down. And turn your awareness inside your body. And just notice. And then opening up your eyes. What we do is, since we started with the 6 healing sounds of the 5 elements, we do a 5-element flow. And these movements that I'm sharing with you are from they're my favorites. They're my favorites from a variety of different teachers. So the first one will be, we'll start again with the middle element for our lungs and our large intestine. So with this movement, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Glide your hips back as your palms face up to the heavens. And inhale, remember that white light into your lungs. And then push out what no longer serves you with the Sssssss. Inhale and down. So bringing that white healing light, flooding your lungs, and then exhaling out what no longer serves us. Let's do one more. So the metal element nourishes the water, which is our kidneys. So put one hand on one of your kidneys, another hand in front. And we do a little rub, like a little sandwich. So for the water element, remember that healing sound is Chooooo. So bring in that bright blue light. Press. Take a breath in and release. Chooooo. Now bring in that blue light to the other kidney. And then release with the healing sound. Bring in. Press and hold and chew. Now let's do one more to each side. So bringing in that bright blue light to our kidneys. Releasing any unnecessary fear, apprehension, and bringing in that sort of trust. Let's turn your awareness inwards. And we've just done the metal element, which nourishes the water element. And just notice. Well, the water element nourishes wood. So the wood was our liver. Remember, our liver on the right side. So in this movement, have your hands by your liver. Take a breath in and turn your palms to the heavens and bring in a bright, vibrant green light into your liver and gallbladder. So releasing what no longer serves you. Pull in that bright green light. Releasing frustration. Bringing in that green light with compassion. Oh, bring in that kindness. Now, when I'm frustrated in my workday, I'll come to my office, turn my door, close my door, and I do this movement. So, now pull on that bright, vibrant green light, bathing your liver. Let's do one more. Now, wood feeds fire. The fire is connected to our heart and our small intestine. So, giving our heart a little rub, making like a little tent with your fingertips facing each other. Glide your hips back as you release, and then bring in. So we release with a ha. Bring in that warm red light, open-heartedness. Let's release that anxiety. Ha. And bring in that warm red light. Ha. So there's a saying in Qigong, Yi Dao, Qi Dao, which is where the mind goes, the energy follows. So our intention is really powerful. Bring in that warm red light. Release what no longer serves you. Let's do one more. Now fire feeds earth, which was our spleen and stomach. So in this, it's the earth element. So have your palms facing the earth. As you glide your hips back, let your hands connect to the earth and then bring them toward your spleen and stomach with that sound, which is the H-O in the back of your throat. Bringing in that cold and light to our stomach and spleen. Releasing excess worry. Bringing in that sort of trust. Sort of a trust and a confidence. Let's do one more. And our last one is the triple warmer. So I thought we would do a kind of a fancy version. So float your hips, float your arms up as your hips go back. And then as you stand taller, your thumbs go back. And then float your hands above your head and float down. So as you inhale, float back. Exhale, stand taller. Inhale, float above. So with our intention, connect to the energy of the earth in your palms. Connect now to the energy of the heavens. And we'll bring that with a healing sound, which is Heeeee. Heeeee. With your intention, just picture us connecting to heaven and connecting your consciousness and your heart and your body as a unified whole. And we'll do one more. Heeeee. Bring your hands to your lower belly. Bring your feet close together. Close your eyes. Let your body just do little micro movements, like rocking and swaying, just like your seaweed floating effortlessly in the sea. Taking slow, gentle breaths into your lower belly. And releasing your breath with softness and ease. And then give your belly a rub. Bring your hands up to your heart center. Give a rub. And with a gentle bow to your head, give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude for all that you are. And thank you. Thanks for joining me.